Hello, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It is time for tarot scopes. We're going to be doing the tarot scopes for the sign of Cancer. That's Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising for the month of July 2024. And I'm going to be using my modern Spellcaster's deck to do the tarot reading. And I have yet to decide what oracle deck or what oracle I want to use. So let's see what what the cards say. So of course, July is the month that the sun, or starts the month with the sun in Cancer. We just come out of the summer solstice, the height of the sun in the northern hemisphere. The highest point, or if you're in the southern hemisphere, it is the lowest point that the sun is at in the sky. And so the sun starts to descend for us in the northern hemisphere and ascend for you in the southern hemisphere. Cancer is always um, emotionally intense and highly sensitive sign. So when the sun is in Cancer, we're all a little bit more sensitive than usual. All right, let's see. We start with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. This is an energy of keeping what is yours safe. It is about protecting your resources. It's also a card of patience. There is a sense that in order for things to manifest, there's still a growing period that is necessary. But this is somebody who's very loyal and very dependable. There's a dependability about this energy. Nice energy to start the month off with. The Eight of Pentacles crosses it. This is about doing the work that is necessary. In this deck, we can see that this person is moving stones. Now, my husband and I put our own driveway down back in 2009. And so we had to lift all the stones and place them and do all that. So it's a lot of hard work. It's heavy lifting. So the challenge is to continue to do the work, but you do want to watch your back. You don't want to lift anything too heavy. Underneath it all is a sense of coming out of troubled waters. So this is also a card. As a Cancer, this is a card that eases my mind. There is a period of healing. There's a period of taking the knowledge that you gain through the challenges that you face and sort of bringing that to another shore, so to speak. But yeah, it's like you're being ferried. Okay, let's see. In the past, we have the Strength card. So you've had to exert a lot of strength. This is a manifestation card. This is the card for the year 2024. And so you have exhibited that strength. You've been able to hold down your baser instincts, perhaps, and brought them up to a higher level. This is also an energy of raising the Kundalini. So it's a highly spiritual energy in the past. In the sky, we have the Seven of Wands here. So this is having a higher perspective, but it's also about uh, protecting and seeing what's ahead, to look at the world from this higher perspective that you have, ready to take on if you need to, ready to defend if you need to. There's definitely a sense of having to your defend yourself, but not in because you're getting attacked, but just to be sort of more prepared in case the eventuality of something coming towards you. But there's definitely a sense of staying close to home, save for this, which says you could travel over water. So if you're expecting to travel over water, now here where I live, we live right before you get to Cape Cod, and so we're always traveling over water because that's where we go grocery shopping. But it could be something more fun than that, more fun than that. But whatever it is, wherever you're traveling over water, it is in service of easing your mind. So that is something. We have the Lovers in the immediate future. This is really the card for the month. This usually is like 6 weeks out, but because the month is only, what, 5 weeks, this is about choices. It can be about love. If you're in a relationship, this could deepen the relationship that you're in. If you're not in a relationship, this could be the coming in of a relationship. It is a relationship between equals, and it is a choice. You don't have to choose to do it, but you certainly can. In this deck, we see at the top there in that heart is the rune for partnership, Gibo, give and take. So a reminder that relationships is a matter of give and take. Sometimes we give more, and sometimes we take more. As long as it's a flow and a balance between that, we should be okay, right? How it's seen from the outside, you're juggling your finances. It's a little bit challenging, but you're doing your best. People see you concentrating on finding stability um, in your situation, your domestic situation. We have the Hanged Man. There's something in your domestic situation where you feel like perhaps you can't. There's a situation in your home where you feel like you don't have any power to change things. And the Hanged Man really says this isn't a time of action to change things, but it's a time of looking at something from a different perspective, figuring out what it is that you can accomplish and what you can't, and let it go, right? There's a sense of being connected to cosmic consciousness here. And so there's a lot of balancing here. There's a lot of there's an energy in these cards of sort of just waiting and being careful and doing your due diligence. So far, nothing too disruptive, just this sense of, all right, I'm doing what I need to do. Those things I can't do, I'm going to just see how I can see this from a different perspective. Okay. Hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Wands. This is a new creative venture. So perhaps that's part of it. You feel like you're waiting around, and when are things going to start to really like come in into focus? When are you going to be able to start something new? The outcome is the Six of Pentacles. So there's a balancing of the scales. If you are in need of resources, the resources will come to you. If you have a lot of resources, this would be a time for you to share those resources with others. This is a community-oriented card, so you might find yourself more you staying close to home, so to speak. Let's see if we can get a major arcana. Okay, we have the moon here. So there are some emotional ups and downs here. There's also a sense of something coming to the surface. This generally is not the greatest card to get, honestly, except that all the other cards are dealing with a sense of stability and a sense of um, every other card in this deck indicates that you are in a very sort of stable place and that you're pretty much aware of what's going on. So this strikes me as the lunacy that is happening in the outside world. Okay. So in that respect, I think we're talking about you yourself are in a stable position, and that's what you need to concentrate on. That you need to concentrate on your resources, protecting them, your money, continue to work, easing your mind, making better choices maybe around relationships, um, knowing what you have control over, what you don't have control over, and staying within that balance despite the craziness that's in the outside world. Underneath it all, we have the Two of Wands, which is I always see kind of the Two of Wands as you're at the precipice of a new adventure. Something new is about to happen. But this guy is just sort of sitting on this stump and listening to the birds, listening to nature, um, but keeping your ears open, but not necessarily walking through. And we have the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of choices, but the choices aren't easy to make. It's not evident. It's not evident. This is can be an emotionally fraught time. So if you're um, and then after that, we get the Wheel of Fortune. So what I want to say about this is that you're still kind of waiting for something to happen. It's like you can feel it happening, but as you can feel that it's coming, and it is coming, and it is not something that you, at this point anyway, have to necessarily step forward into. It's as if it's going to come to your door instead of you having to seek it out. And that change, I believe, is a change for the better. So things are going to continue to improve in your life, Cancer. I like that. I like that for you, Cancer. All right, let's see. I do want to do oh, what do I have here? You know, I want to use the runes. I don't know what I did with my runes. Hold on, let me see if I can find my runes. I love a good rune. Oh, right. I found it's right next to me. All right. Algaes. This is a protection rune. And this algaes is this is a symbol for sedge grass. Sedge grass is the grass that you see like in marshes, and it's very sharp. The like the sides of it, or the you know the reed itself is very sharp, and it is a symbol of protection. And so this is saying that you need to uh, keep your boundaries. Did you hear the alarm that went past as I said this? You want to keep your boundaries set. There's a lot of energy around that. Certainly, this card indicates that, and also this card indicates that. So there's a need for just being aware of your environment and staying and building a kind of a fortress against the storms, a fortress against the storms, right? Um, but you yourself are moving out of that. And this is asking you to be aware of your environment this month, and not to be neurotic or scared or anything like that, because we want to do things that are going to ease the mind. But preparation is the key here. And so do the work that you need to do to keep things safe for you and for your family. All right. Well, that's what I see, guys. Have yourself a great month. Like and subscribe if you would like to have a reading with me. You can go to my website. The links are below. I do hour and a half readings. They are a combination of astrology, numerology, and Kabbalah. Most people really enjoy them and find them very enlightening. Until next month, have yourself a safe and happy and healthy month. Namaste.